Oh hey y'all, I'm Fatty, and here is my top 3 hero combinations and strategies for elimination so you can win every match. Let's get right into it. Coming in at number 3, tanks for the memories. Now this setup consists of Roadhog, Reinhardt, and Zarya. Some of the pros are, there are a lot of shields to consistently cover your team, so if you time it right, you can use the Reinhardt and the Zarya shield to go up when the other one goes down, making your team really hard to kill. You can also push in really hard and really fast working together to take out one of the players right away with Roadhog's hook, and then you have the 2-3 advantage, and being tanks, you can just kind of do poke damage at them until you kind of get them done. With Zarya's particle beam, it makes it easier to tackle other tanks as well, such as D.Va, because she can't block it. You can also use Roadhog's hook to pull in the DPS characters to get wrecked really quickly. Some of the cons are, you'll be slower than all of the combinations on this list, so if you get split up, it's hard to get together, so make sure you stick together right away and stay together. Lower damage means you'll do a lot more poke damage, and you have to wear down the other team, so, get in there quick, and then try to take out as many players as you can, and then just wear them down. And only Roadhog can self-heal, and Zarya has a small recharging shield, so it does make you a little bit more vulnerable in that area, so you need to get in there and do your damage quick, and then finish the round. Coming in at number 2, Geezer Gang. There are only a few heroes over the age of 60, so we decided to put them together to make one killer team, and this is Reinhardt, Ana, and Soldier 76. Some of the pros to this team are 2 out of the 3 heroes can heal, which makes the group very versatile in those fights. When pushing, you can sleep dart a player also, and you can knock them out for 5.5 seconds, which in elimination is a long time. So if your Soldier's on point and your Reinhardt's on point, if that one player is asleep, you guys can really get that advantage right off the bat. Also, Ana's Biotic Grenade can completely stop healing, so if they are rocking a healer like a Lucio, a Mercy, or even a Roadhog who can self-heal, you can knock that off. Or it's Soldier 76 as well, with that kind of group heal. This combo really works well at all ranges. You got the Ana and the Soldier who can really pick people off from further distances away and kind of keep them at bay, keeping that pressure on. But if they get really close in, if Ana hits her sleep dart, you can really put a lot of damage into them at that close range. And Soldier can heal then, Biotic Grenade can heal, Reinhardt can go to town with his hammer, and you guys can get some work done. Some of the cons to this list is, there is a squishier team, so if that Soldier or the Ana gets separated from the group, there's not much they can really do to completely defend themselves. Soldier is a little bit more versatile, but Ana, you're just going to have to sleep dart and hopefully get away. This also is a little bit heavy on Reinhardt's shield, so if you really have a Reinhardt who's not putting up their shield or gets turned around a lot, this can really go south quickly if you don't know what you're doing. And also, if the DPS is missing, no matter how good your Reinhardt is, this will fail. You need to be able to hit those shots. I can't stress this enough. So if you have an Ana who's just not hitting anything, or a Soldier who's missing a lot of his shots, maybe this isn't the one for you, but if you have a really good Ana and a really good Soldier, you guys can kill a lot of the teams really quickly. This is definitely kind of my go-to setup right away if I don't know what to do to counter the other team. Really versatile. Now before I give you the number 1 hero combination, here is my number 1 tip for elimination. Mix it up drastically between rounds. The first 2 combinations I showed you guys were very aggressive setups. Kind of pushing hard or kind of, just doing a lot of damage right off the bat. What I'm going to show you on our number 1 combination is the exact opposite. It's a very passive, very defensive setup and kind of a trick play, if you will. So my point being is I always go very opposite. If I do the tank damage or the tank push, tanks for the memories, you push them really hard, the next time I'm probably going to do our number 1 pick and sit back a little bit. Then after doing that, I'm going to push really hard again. You want to do almost the complete opposite, so when the other team is trying to counter you, you're doing something completely different, which is going to catch them off guard every time. So don't try to do anything similar in 2 rounds in a row, even if you're winning. Coming in at number 1, it's Tim the Turret Man Taylor and Ryan Secrets. This setup consists of Bastions, Torbjorn, and Reinhardt. This has 2 very specific setups. First, for Tim the Turret Man Taylor, have Torbjorn set up his turret in the middle of the floor near the very front, and Reinhardt guard the turret. Now in the very back door where I'm going to set up here, have the Bastion set up so you can see outside in turret mode. And the logic here is that people will have the turret fire coming at them when they start to push, and immediately start attacking it and focusing only on that. As they do that, they're going to kind of set up to try to get that turret down. As time progresses, the enemy will start to push. As your Bastion, your goal is to remain unseen until you have a really clear shot to eliminate that first player right off the bat. During this time, Torbjorn will provide cover to help you, the Bastion, out, and also go back to where the Reinhardt is to keep that down. Now, if you get hit as Bastion, kind of back up, team heal, and get set up again, because you can take quite a bit of damage. And if you're going to catch them right off the bat, be prepared. One really good thing about this is you can hear footsteps, so the only thing that you really need to worry about is watching out for a Symmetra, a Tracer, or if you hear a Roadhog coming around the corner, you might want to back up and let that Torbjorn help you out a little bit there. Now for Ryan's secrets, it's the same kind of setup, but it's going to be, Bastion's going to set up in the opposite corner. Now the thing is, have him set up in the corner so you can see that back hallway. Your job as Bastion is to lock down that back hallway. Now in the exact opposite corner from where you're set up, you're going to have the Torbjorn set up his turret and have the Reinhardt and the Torbjorn set up there to kind of watch that front door and to also provide cover for the Bastion. Now the great thing is here is you're going to see somebody poke around that corner, and most times it's going to be a damage player and you're going to need to hit that first shot with the Bastion. Sometimes you don't hit, and what happens is then they're all going to push in with the enemy team through that front door, and no matter what kind of character setup they have, they're going to be caught off guard because you're going to be firing from both sides, which is going to get a lot of crossfire, and oftentimes you're going to at least get one pick, if not two of the picks, and then you're going to have that advantage. Then you can kind of start to push as a team moving forward and getting that win. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching today's Overwatch tips and tricks. If you guys want to see more Overwatch, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want some tips and tricks on, and I will catch you guys next time. See you. Peace. What was it? Peace. Peace. Peace.